Jerry, you've done what you've done every year at the club, progress at least one round in the FA Cup. What was it like today for you?
Well, hopefully it's a bit more, because I've said all along this is one of our main objectives, to have a cup run this season. Very mindful that we haven't been able to do that, as you say there. But yeah, this is a real slippery one, wasn't it? You know, I went to watch them on Tuesday. A lot of people are probably looking and seeing how many players we've got out, which is sort of the number 7 tonight as we sit here. And then we've got players that, you know, they put in such a shift. People like Luke Russ, that's his first start for us in God knows how many months, 6 months or whatever it may be. Elliot Frear's only just come back. You're then looking at your bench, and with all due respect, we've got Louis Sweeten, who's 16, and Jordan Alves, who's been out injured again and come from step 4, and then 2 youth team players that first time I met them was today. So thanks to James for letting me have them from the youth team. That was just to show we had 4, and if someone did get injured, we'd have to put one on. So yeah, a lot were out on their feet. I think we did the job actually first half. I thought we were excellent. We came out, we passed the ball really well, lots of switches of play, we're on the front foot, scored 2 really good goals, really good patterns. You could see our patterns. And then I did know that today the lads were going to hit a point where they just blow, because we've been asking the same of the same group, and like I said, 4 or 5 of them have only just come back in, so they're all at different levels. We desperately need some of the boys back, desperately, but you have to say this is a good start to the season when you put it all into a nutshell. Progressing the FA Cup, being mid-table and just 3 points off of 8th and 5 off of the playoffs, for what we've had to deal with. Me, the staff, the management team, the players as well, because they feel it. That's a big task. They've had to go through a lot of hurdles we had to get over, and still having to do that. So today I'm really pleased. The main objective was being the hat mark on Monday, and we've done it.
You said about the quick start. I mean, 2 very early goals, which reflected the dominance. Was it under instruction to say really go at them early on, because we know the importance of the crowd as well in cup ties, which you mentioned previously?
Yeah, I demanded that, didn't I? I said to you, I knew the crowd would be with us. They were great again today. They want an FA Cup run, of course they do. So there'll be a lot of people, like I said, there'll be a lot of people thinking this may have been an upset here today, but I think it's just a thoroughly professional job that we've done. What I liked about us was we had massive intent, didn't we, in the first half. We weren't settling into the game. We went after the Merthyr doors, stifled them. I felt as if we got the shape right, the tactics were right, we narrowed off. We know that they want to play through the middle of the park, lots of rotations. The side that started was the one that I saw, apart from Lee Lucas obviously pulling up with an injury before the game, was the one I saw on Tuesday. That helped. So yeah, listen, we wish them all the best, wish Paul and his team all the best. They're obviously going okay in their sort of league. But Bath City, the ones that are in the hat, and that was, as I said to you, that was the main objective today. It wasn't and never was going to be an upset in our minds. We couldn't do that. That wasn't going to happen. So the boys that have had to go out there today, they put in a hell of a shift. Honestly, they've done so well for the football club. And now next week, hopefully, we've got a week until the next game. Hopefully, we can try and get 1 and 2 back. Doesn't look great at this stage, but we'll have a look at it, and hopefully this week, like I said, we do get a few that return.
Jose Casagrande had to make an outstanding save in the second half, and then the clearance by Kieran Parcell after. I mean, he looked really assured back at Twerton Park.
He's been great for us, Jose, in each spell. You know, he's a tough one last week going away to Chelmsford. I said we underperformed in that game. Really small pitch, difficult for him with his distribution up there. But yeah, he's a calming presence. He's a young man that's done so well for us last season. A massive thank you to Brian Tinian. Brian was here today with his son Jay. Really good to see those two enjoying the game, but he's been so great to us over the years. My 6 years, the amount of players, if we could roll call all the Bristol City ones we've had and helped us out, it'd be some really good players that have gone on and had good careers. So thank you for bringing Jose in at such short notice. Billy as well, I have to mention Billy, coming into a new group. I thought he did terrific today.
Amazing assist.
Yeah, it was a really good assist. And all of them, yeah, like I said, I'm so proud of them tonight. I'm proud of my football club, because like I've said, in all my time in football, I've never had to deal with the challenges we've had to deal with. And no one really knows until you're right in it, and it's difficult. Even last night, and I have to say massive congratulations to Alex Fisher and his partner, his wife, Chloe. They've had a baby girl last night, so that's great. Everyone's healthy, everyone's well. But obviously it was a C-section, so Alex couldn't make the game. So we wish them all the very best and say congratulations to them. It's my mum's birthday, so this one goes out to my mum. Not many people would see my mum around at football. She's got a routine on a Saturday where she goes shopping, and Dad, as you know, follows me all around the country as a player and a manager. So many happy returns to my mum. She's the glue that keeps all the family together. So I want to shout that one out today as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And just quickly go back on the football. FA Cup, you've seen a few teams in our league crash out today. Does that give you a little bit of a lift when you're waiting for the draw?
Not really. Listen, I'm not one of them. I don't. People are quick to say when teams are going out and there's upsets, and what you do know on this day, there's going to be upsets. That happens up and down the country. We just ensured and make sure we weren't going to be one of them. So, yeah, I don't take any pleasure in the teams in our division going out to lower level teams. What it can do to you, the FA Cup, it gives you momentum. And like I said, we've had a real tough start to the season from day one against Boreham Wood right up until now. The challenges we've had to meet have been crazy, honestly. Also to Lee. Lee's got a double break in his ankles, our physio. So I must have a shout out to Lee. I'm trying to cover as many people as I can. I picked him up and brought him training and got him out. He was here with his wife Sue today. So, like I said, we've had a huge amount of things that go against us. But what the boys have done is put themselves in a nice solid position in the league, and we're through in the FA Cup. So, again, I'll reiterate, they've done brilliant.
You've given a few shout-outs already. Could we have another one as well? I've noticed the little badge there on your chest. Can you explain what that's about?
Yeah, sure. So my son Oscar, my youngest son, is type 1 diabetic. That's from the JDRF charity. So it's a charity that obviously I follow, and I try and do as much as I possibly can for him. He was diagnosed at the age of 8, and he's met with his challenges daily, obviously. But he's a little soldier and he gets on with it really well. So I wanted to carry the badge and just raise awareness for it as well. There's a lot of people that do suffer from it. Unfortunately, at his age, he was just dealt a bad card. He got it via a virus, and like I said, he meets a lot of challenges head on and does really well. He's a keen golfer. He's 15 years of age and he's off 8 golfing. He's playing for his county, so it doesn't restrict him and stop him. But I want to wear this just to raise awareness and support my son as well.
A great day for you and for the family, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for chatting to us.
Thanks, Mark. Cheers, mate.